So to start off with this look, I like to use a cleanser to cleanse my face and give it a fresh start. I'm using the Bestie by Drunk Elephant. Going in with the same line, I'm going in with the C Firma Day Serum. I really have been loving this. I've been using it for a little while now. I still don't know how I like it 100%, but I have been loving this alone or under my makeup, and I love how it gives that firm and brightened look. Moisturizer of my choice lately has been through the same line, Drunk Elephant, with the B Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. I've been loving this as my moisturizer. It's great alone again or under my makeup, and that's what I'm using today. So with a couple pumps of this, I apply it to my cheeks, my nose, my chin, my neck, and my forehead. So letting that sit in and soak into my skin, I love just to sit there and drink my coffee until the time is ready. For my makeup, I always go in with a primer. Today, I'm going to go in and use my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This stuff will keep my makeup lasting all day long. Now, with all the preparations done, this face is ready. For foundation, I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfection Foundation. This I love. It is so pigmented, and I love going in with my damp beauty blender and blending it all out. I'm using this too because I need that perfect full coverage look. Today my skin is being really sensitive and annoying, so I thought I would go in with this foundation for today. So I'm making sure I blend my foundation down through my neck, and I'm not sure why my foundation is coming off a little whiter on camera, but I assure you that it does match my skin tone. And now moving on to nose, I'm going down my nose in parallel lines, and I'm going to be using this dark brown from my NYX sculpting stick, and I'm going to be carving the nose out and also applying it to my cheekbones and my forehead and also along my jawline. And now taking my damp beauty blender, and I'm going to be blending everything out, my forehead, my cheekbones, my nose a little bit, and along my jawline as well. Moving on to concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes, and also going to be adding a little bit on my eyelids because I seem to get a little veiny in that area, and yes, I said veiny. Also, I add a little bit on my forehead or any blemish area that you might want to conceal. I love going in with my damp beauty blender and blending everything out. It makes everything go on so much smoother, and I feel like using a damp beauty blender also leaves more product on your face. So to set under my eyes, I'm going to be going in with that same damp beauty blender, and I'm going to be using my MAC Prep and Prime color corrector and smooth everything out and all the wrinkles. And just add a little bit underneath your cheekbones. It'll make your cheekbones stand out just a little bit. To fill in my brows, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Stylist Definer. I'm using this color in dark blonde. And usually my eyebrows take me some time because I go in and I like to make sure everything is done perfectly and that each brow is not perfect, but at least symmetrical. So now that I curved out my first one, I go in and carve out the second one the same way as I did the first one. I like to do that first because it's kind of like a rough draft, and then I go in and start filling in a little bit in the front, and then I start moving towards the arch and filling that in completely because I lack hairs in that area. And then once I'm done doing that, I go back in the front and I start to blend everything together, and then I brush it all out. And then doing the same thing to the second one. So once I'm done doing that, I dust off the loose powder, and then I go in with my beauty blender and I just press the powder into my skin. Going in with my bronzing shade, I go in and contour over where I put my cream contour and just kind of set it. And then I like to do the same thing with my bronzer and apply it to my cheekbones. So making sure there's no harsh lines on my nose, I'm blending it out with my finger, and then I'm going in with that same bronzing powder and bronzing brush, and I'm setting my forehead with that bronzer to give it that nice bronzy look. For eyes, I'm going in with the Royal Peach palette by Kylie, and I'm going to be applying the Duke shade right in the crease with a blending brush. I'm going to be using that blending brush and just using sweeping motions to get that desired look I want in that crease area. Using the blending brush that came with my Kylie palette, I'm taking that blending brush and I'm dipping my brush into a setting spray, and I'm picking it up with a darker cranberry color in the color Duchess, and I'm going to be focusing on putting that in my outer crease but blending it into the inner crease as well. A little tip you probably know by now, but if you use a setting spray or any liquid, it can make the color more pigmented, so that's what I'm doing. I keep going back in with a fluffy brush and more of a dense blending brush to keep blending and getting the color I want. Then I'm picking up the color Peachy from the Kylie palette, and I'm going in with this more dense crease brush, and I'm going to be applying that just above my crease to give it more dimension. Here I'm just making sure that I dust away any fallouts that might have happened while blending, and I'm going to be going back in with more of that dense brush, and I'm going to keep going back in and darkening up the shadows. Sometimes you'll notice me going back and forth just to make sure everything is perfect. I'm trying to find my pencil brush, but obviously I couldn't find it, so I went in with this other end of this brush and went in with the brown shimmery shade, and I'm applying it to my crease area to darken the crease up just a tad bit. Now I'm just blending all them shades together, and then I'm going to be going in with my 35E Morphe palette, and I'm taking that shimmery shade and I'm going to be applying it to my inner half of my lid and also my tear duct to lighten up that shade some. So here you see me taking that same cranberry color and just applying it to my outer crease because I felt like I lost some of that dark color in the outer crease, and then you'll see me picking up another brush and just applying a shimmery shade to my inner crease to brighten it up some. Then I'm picking up that same brown shimmery color from the Kylie palette, and I'm going to be smudging it on my lower lash line and connecting it. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get the desired look that I'm looking for. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. So here I just finished up my other eye, and now I'm going to be going in with my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner, and I'm going to be taking it all the way across my eyelid, and then I'm going to take the wing to an angle to about a little bit past my crease line. So here you see me keep going back and forth to make sure that I get this somewhat perfect, but it's not all going to be perfect, and each wing ain't going to be the same, but I do go back in and make sure that each of the lines I make are connected, so that way it all comes together when I'm finished. So finishing up here, eyeliner usually does take time and patience. So finally done with the eyeliner, it looks great. Then picking up that same cranberry color with a small brush, and I'm going to be smudging it out on my lower lash line and connecting them. Going in with a highlight shade, I am going in with my Becca highlighter. Any shimmering shade will work, but I'm taking that and applying it to my brow bone to give it that highlight look, and just a little bit in my inner tear duct. So I went ahead and added some lashes because I thought this would complete this look. And now that my lashes are dry, I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I really been loving this mascara. It seems to be a dupe for Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm going to be adding just a little bit on my lower lashes. I swear, is anybody else sloppy with their mascara? So now making sure that the look is complete, I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape and just make sure I cover any fallout that might have happened throughout the process of blending everything. And this will also just top everything off with some sort of like highlight and clean all the edges. For blush, I'm going in with this purple plum color by Bobbi Brown in the color Tawny. I really like this color of this blush. I think it completes the look that I was going for, and then just applying it with this big powder brush. Now going back in with my Becca highlighter in the color Opal, I'm taking that small eyeliner brush, or any brush will work, or even your finger, and smudging it on the top of my nose and putting it on my Cupid's bow. For lips, I'm going to go in with this Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the color Posy K. This is such a cute color. I love how it's almost on the urge of like a plum or a cranberry, but it puts you in that mood for fall, and I can't wait to use these colors more now that we only have 1 week till fall. And this completed my look. I love this lipstick. I hope you guys do too. If you feel like this plum-like lipstick is too plummy for you, you're more welcome to pair it with a nude lipstick. I hope you guys enjoy. I love you guys. See you next time.